So in business, what is the difference between a legal name and a trade name? Well, this just came up with me when I was helping a client the other day register for a GST account. And on that GST application, it asked for the legal name of the business and then the trade name of the business. So there is a distinction there, and I'm going to cover that today in this video. So for starters, what is a legal name for a business? Well, when it comes to business, you can have two different types of legal entities. That can be a human individual, or that can be a corporation. When you incorporate a business, it's almost like you're creating a separate human. It's not quite the same. Depends how you're looking at it. In some ways, it's very similar. In other ways, not so much. For example, a corporation is similar to a human in that it has to have its own tax return. It can apply for loans. It can have a credit score. It can be sued, different things like that. Whereas a corporation is not going to get a driver's license, a passport, a first home savings account, and things like that. So in some ways, again, it is similar to creating a new person. Other ways, not so much. A good way to remember this is that term incorporation. Think of the word corp, corpse, corporal. In English, that means body. Or in Spanish, cuerpo, it means body. And in other similar languages, the word for body is similar. So when you incorporate a business, you are like embodying, you're creating a new body, a separate legal entity. So in business, the legal entity can either be, again, the human individual or the corporation. So in that case, the legal name of a business is either the legal name of the individual who owns the business or the legal name of the corporation. So now to determine which one that is, it depends on the legal structure of your business. Do you have an incorporated business, or do you just have like a sole proprietorship or a partnership where you haven't incorporated? So in the case that you are operating a sole proprietorship and you're using a business name, then the legal name of the business is the legal name of the owner. So in my case, my business, Magnaltis Consulting, is a sole proprietorship. It's not incorporated as of right now. So therefore, on like a GST application form, the legal name of the business is my personal legal name, which is Joshua Buchanan. However, my trade name, because I registered a trade name with the provincial corporate registry in my province, is Magnaltis Consulting. So on that GST application form, if I were filling that out, I would have two different names, my personal legal name and my business trade name. Now, if you're using your personal legal name without a trade name, so let's just say I was Joshua Buchanan, business consultant. I don't have a business name. I'm just using my personal legal name and then identifying my role, my profession, then I don't have a trade name. So that's the explanation for unincorporated businesses, particularly for proprietorships. Now, for corporations, once you incorporate, no matter what, you're getting a new legal name for that corporation. And now when you incorporate, you can either go with a numbered name like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Saskatchewan Ltd or Canada Ltd or wherever it is that you incorporate. And if you want, rather than doing a numbered name, you can actually choose a word name. So in my case, if I wanted to incorporate, I could call my business Magnaltis Consulting Ltd or Inc. or Corp, or just add one of those corporate legal endings to signify that it is then incorporated if I did incorporate. So now in that case, if I incorporated just using a numbered name, then the legal name of that corporation is that number, that 7, 8, 9 digit number, Canada Ltd or Alberta Ltd. So that would be the legal name. And now if you set up a numbered corporation and you don't have a trade name, then you would just leave that blank, because on the GST application, for example, it only asks you to fill that in if it's different from the actual legal name. Now with a numbered corporation, if you want, after you've incorporated, you can then add trade names if you want, and you could have multiple trade names. So maybe you're not sure what you want to call your business, so you just go with a numbered name, and then later you get more clear on what you want to call it, and you register a trade name. Then in that case, for example, with the GST application, the legal name of the business would be the numbered corp name, and then the trade name would be then the trade name that you have registered, and that's more of like the public facing name. Now, in the event that you incorporate and use a word name right from the start, then that word name is then the legal name of the corporation and also the trade name. But again, if you want, you can also add more trade names to a corporation in the future. And likewise with a sole proprietorship, if I wanted to, I already have Magnaltis Consulting as a trade name for myself, the individual. But if I wanted to start another business where it was like Magnaltis Photography, I could do that as well. I could register another trade name to this legal entity, myself, the human, just like you can register multiple trade names to the legal entity, a corporation. So that might seem a little bit confusing, but hopefully that was helpful. If you enjoyed the video, please click like. And if you'd like, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, where I currently have over 185 videos that cover business startup and business management topics. And if you're looking for a business consultant or advisor to help you start your business, grow your business, improve your business, solve any problems, or achieve any goals with your business, feel free to reach out. I will leave a link to my free initial booking consultation on my website in the video description below.